I just want to note this notion that, well, if you know I'm black, do you know about me? Because then you know my experience. The whole notion of knowing your experiences to know you is not true. You and I, that's like one of the key selling points of our combined work together, whether it's, appearing in public dialogues or the movie No Safe Spaces that we made. We come from backgrounds that couldn't be more different and still be in the continental United States. Does it matter?
No, obviously, I always say what we have in common is common sense.
Right.
And if you don't believe that's true, think about somebody who is like you. Let's say for me, a white person with Italian heritage who enjoys automobiles. The second I find out that we disagree on something that's fundamental to me, they're out. And you could take a Nigerian-born triathlete, and the second we agree on some of the same principles, they're in.
Right.
That's how everyone is.
Yes. Why isn't that obvious? Okay, so your take on since I last saw you, this country has had convulsions. What's your take?
I always say all roads lead to narcissism. This thing of, I felt the same during the Women's March. You guys are living longer. You're better educated. You get a break on your auto insurance. What is the point? What are we marching for? And what we're marching for is so that I can make a sign and be seen and be heard. We have to fill a void. We don't have problems. We've talked about this a million times. We don't have problems. You and I look at that as a blessing. Good. We can get on with our lives. Many people now need to create a problem to work on. They're sort of like a guy who, your job is to go through the park. You have we have a stick with a nail on the end of it, and you pick up garbage for a living. But what happens one day when there's no more litter in the park? Well, the answer is grab the trash can and empty it and kick the garbage around, and now you can go back out and do your job. That's essentially where we're at as a nation. We're essentially out of real problems. The park is clean, so we have to re-litter the park and create work for ourselves to give ourselves meaning.
It's one of the joys of my life hearing Adam Carolla. His new book, which is hilarious, by the way. I'm getting the Audible edition. Do you read the Audible?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, hell yes. He's